How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some freaky clips that you need to see to believe. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this. Our first clip of the day comes from Twitter user Cydio Paranormal, but the footage itself has unknown origins. It's an after-hours security feed captured in a cafeteria. Take a look at what the cameras have spotted. At the rear of the room, you can see what looks like a shadow moving from right to left. It drifts slowly, then disappears behind a pole. Here it is zoomed in and slowed down. As with many of these brief horror clips that float about the foul depths of the internet, there's no accompanying information, so it's hard to make further comment on what this might be. So I'll throw this one out to you for final judgment. What do you think's been caught on camera here? In California, a 3-year-old's alleged ghost sighting prompted a full-scale police investigation. In July 2021, parents Victoria and Jake Gorba were visiting Shut-Eye Peak in the Sierra National Forest when their 3-year-old son, Caden, began talking to someone that wasn't there. As the family drove through the national park, Caden pointed out the window and said there was a woman lying face down in the field with her legs pointing straight up in the air. When the parents looked to see what the boy was talking about, they couldn't see anyone, just an empty grass field. Caden insisted, saying that there was a dead lady in the field. He said she was wearing a black shirt and had blue hair and that she needed help. Caden became unsettled and implored his mother to believe him, saying that the woman was lying face down in the dirt and that she needed help. Spooked by the experience, Victoria posted what had happened on Facebook, asking if anyone knew about the area. Before long, it became apparent that a woman had gone missing in the area and that she matched Caden's description, including the blue hair and black shirt. Responding to the post, a member of the Madera County Sheriff's Department reached out to the family, wanting to know more. He told the family about the missing woman and asked if they would accompany him to the site to show him where Caden had seen the woman. In June 2020, a woman by the name of Sandra Hughes went missing in the Sierra National Forest. She went camping alone and was never seen again. Here's a photo of the missing persons poster that the Sheriff's Department released to the public. The top middle photo shows Sandra with blue hair, exactly like Caden described. The police accompanied the family to the site where Caden said he saw the woman. However, after an exhaustive search, they found no evidence of the missing woman. To this day, the case remains unsolved, and the family has no way of explaining just how their son managed to describe Sandra Hughes. In July 2022, TikTok user Lomedrix posted some home security footage that's left a lot of viewers confused and a little bit spooked. The woman in the feed was supposedly home alone when this footage was captured. Watching that again, down the hallway, you can see a shadow pass by. A few viewers suggested it might be passing traffic outside of the home that's causing the shadow to go by. However, the uploader confirmed that cars don't cast shadows when they pass by the house in that particular part of the hallway. The poster asked if the sighting was spooky or if there was some way of explaining the shadow more rationally. While some commenters looked to the realms of the paranormal to explain the bizarre shadow, some said it could be evidence of a prowler sneaking into the home. Some viewers implored the poster to call the police to report what had happened. Assuming that this isn't a setup, how would you explain that mysterious shadow? Share your theories with one another down below. In March 2022, this TikToker with X teeth was at home chilling out watching some videos on the internet when they began to notice something moving at the corner of their eye. They took out their phone and began recording. Take a look at what they saw.
Oh, Jesus hell! That was, what is it doing?
It almost looks like fingers pressing up against the other side of the curtain.
Oh, Jesus hell! That was, what is it doing?
The OP clarified that behind the curtain is a sliding glass door which was shut and locked at the time this video was captured. They said a fan was on the opposite side of the room, which explains the slight movement of the curtains, but the TikToker has no idea what caused the finger-like imprints. Freaked out by the incident, the OP tried to debunk what had happened for several days, but was unable to come up with anything that could even vaguely resemble the impression seen here.
Oh, Jesus hell!
They said they didn't get a bad feeling as such from the incident, instead they thought perhaps a deceased relative was trying to make contact. Next, we've got some CCTV footage from a farm at an undisclosed location. The clip was posted to TikTok by Paranormal 666, but its true origins remain a mystery. Take a look at what's been captured. A strange figure appears next to the cow in the foreground. It lifts its arms up, then seems to collapse or disappear into the ground. Viewers agreed that the footage was indeed bizarre. Several people suggested that the landowner should call a priest to bless the land and cleanse the space of any evil spirits that might be present. Again, this is one of those short, shareable little clips with little to no information attached. So for now, this bizarre little clip will have to keep floating around the internet, continuing to be a complete mystery. This next clip's been dividing audiences over on TikTok. When user Leanne18.18 was filming her son innocently playing in a pile of autumn leaves, she never expected to catch something quite so eerie on camera. Take a look at what she saw. As the OP's son throws something across the yard, he pauses for a moment, almost as if acknowledging that there's something there. Then, out of nowhere, it looks like the boy gets pushed by some sort of unseen force. The uploader says that they only just moved into the area when this incident took place, and that it didn't take long for them to move out again. They also mention that this isn't the first time something strange has happened to their boy, but just what that is, they don't say. The comment section is divided on this one. Some say it looks like the boy falls over or deliberately falls back in a sort of playful manner, but a lot of people genuinely believe that something pushed the boy. So where do you sit on this? Did he just tumble, or was he pushed by some sort of unseen force? Drop your opinions in the comments down below. Before we take a look at a freaky little home video that some are saying shows a ghost, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos.
How's it, guys? TikTok removed my video previously.
When this TikToker sat down to watch some TV, they probably never expected to experience something eerie like this. It was uploaded by user Prof. Peter de Klerk. The user explains that he's working from home with some TV on. He pans around the room when suddenly he shows this.
And my TV switched off in sleep mode. Is it just me? Or somebody sitting next to me on my freaking couch?
When the TV goes dark, you can see what looks like the reflection of another person sitting to the camera holder's right. At the beginning of the video, we can clearly see that there's no one else sitting on the couch.
But it happened again. I'm just at home, alone, working, and my TV switched off in sleep mode.
So why does it appear as though there's a second person in the reflection of the TV? Naturally, the comment section went for a paranormal explanation. A lot of people said jokingly that if it can watch TV, it can pay rent. But others were a little more concerned for the TikToker, saying that he should have the space blessed immediately by a priest. They were worried that it could have attached itself to the OP and could be a bad omen or a sign of misfortune ahead. So, is this some kind of spiritual attachment, or is it all just a bit of fun for some TikTok views? Watch the clip again and decide for yourself.
How's it, guys? TikTok removed my video previously. But it happened again. I'm just at home, alone, working, and my TV switched off in sleep mode. Is it just me? Or somebody sitting next to me on my freaking couch?
Now, if you want more mysterious video clips like the ones you've just watched, then check out these links right there. Also a reminder, we've got an awesome range of hoodies and tees. If you want to check it all out, hit up that merch shelf just below the player there. Otherwise, there's links in the description box below. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.